Ahoy, shipmates! Now it's a lovely bright morning here in the port of Southampton, and I'm going to have to apologise for the slightly wonky angle you see on the screen, because it's very breezy. Bright and breezy was the forecast. I would say very breezy personally. But I thought it was worth coming out to have a look at the Silver Spirit. First time filming the Silver Spirit. And you can see the clouds rushing over the water. It really is quite challenging. In fact, I'm not entirely sure how much we're going to be able to film before I have to land for safety reasons. And if you're curious as to the wind speed, just before I took off, we were nudging the 10 metre per second mark. There we go. Which is the limit for takeoff. But I shall persevere, and I apologise for wonky horizons and very strange control of the craft, because it's difficult in this weather. Silver Spirit is owned by Silver Seas Cruises. Makes a lot of sense. Launched in February 2009. It's definitely one of the smaller cruise ships we've had here in the port of Southampton. Originally, and I'll get onto this later, originally 36,000 tonnes, but at the moment 40,000 tonnes from 2018 onwards. Because she had a bit added to the middle of the ship. I shall show you that later. Length originally was 195 metres, and now it's 210 metres. Top speed is 20.3 knots. And capacity is 608 passengers when built, now a total of 648 passengers, with a crew of 412. The Silver Spirit is the 6th ship in the Silver Seas fleet. She has 270 ocean view suites, and also features 6 different restaurants, a rather large spa area, and a supper club with live music, dancing and nightclub style entertainment. I think we have a photo coming up. Yeah, I would like to have got closer, but in reality the wind was beating me. Let's try it from this side. Oh, it's nice to see a selection of cruise ships in the background. It's quite busy at the moment in the port of Southampton. We have just to our top right there, with the blue on the side, is the Morella Explorer. In front of the Morella Explorer is the Morella Celebration. And then at the very far end of the dock is Ventura. So the Silver Spirit is going to connect in between. Oh, sorry about this, the wind's blowing me away again. It really is challenging. I'll have to try and get over here a little bit. There we go, let's try again. It's just very windy. Okay. Now you can see the small space that the Silver Spirit is going to dock into. I believe that the angle she's going at now, she was going to turn around here and then reverse in, a little bit of reverse parallel parking into the dock between the Ventura and the Morella celebration. This might give me a good opportunity to get some nice shots in, I think. If I can stay on target. Normally I can fly around very smoothly and in control, but at the moment I'm being blown around quite a lot. It's really gusty. Not much for 30 or 40 seconds, and then a good 10-20 seconds of really strong wind, which is quite frankly blowing me away. There we go. Now, the wind stopped blowing now, I can make some progress. Yes, regarding the increase in capacity and length, the Silver Spirit underwent a significant renovation in a 2-month refurbishment. The ship was cut in half and an additional section was added in. She grew in length and her tonnage increased, and the capacity also increased. It's quite a big operation, so I'm assuming it was viable. But there's good opportunities now. If you look at the side of the Silver Spirit and imagine a chunk slotted in roughly in the middle of the ship, and there she was lengthened. In fact, why don't we have a little look at the procedure to lengthen the Silver Spirit? Lots of cutting, plasma torching, cutting it in half, cutting all the balconies in half. There we go, pulling it apart. Hope everything's disconnected. And there is the ship with a gap in the middle. And here you can see the fill-in part. Slotting in nicely. Lovely job. Butt it up together. Get a couple of welders on it. Get some electricians on the job. All those wires need connecting. There, get a new stairwell. And there you go. Lengthened by a number of meters. Well, 15 meters. Lengthened by 15 meters. Yes, and the Silver Spirit is turning around now. Heading back towards us. There is an arts cafe on board, which hosts various exciting exhibitions and showcases painting and sculptures from a broad range of talents. Sounds rather nice. There's a panorama lounge. It's a peaceful retreat. It's a perfect place to break away and socialise and to meet great old friends. Or, in the evening, partake in a cocktail as you sit back and watch the world go by. I think I might be participating in a rum, I would suggest. Now I'm trying to get across again to get some pictures in, but it's very challenging weather-wise. Not really doing a good job of the pictures today. It's very disappointing. The cloud patterns on the water are rather nice, and occasionally the ships end up in a puddle of sunlight, which, although looks amazing, is technically a little challenging. And the wind doesn't help when we try and get positions. And we can see the tug here is giving the stern of the Silver Spirit a good old shove. Possibly the problem with the wind at the moment, I'd imagine, because the wind is coming from the direction of the ship's port side, and so perhaps the stern thrusters are not giving enough shove. Highly likely. It's very windy. But another disadvantage of wind is it goes through the batteries more quickly. Alright, let's get back again. This certainly is a challenging day today. There's also a Dolce Vita bar on board as well. A grand piano. And you can talk to other guests. Looks rather nice. The connoisseur's corner is a rich and luxurious and airy space where you can sip the finest cognac or whiskey. No mention of rum. Very disappointing. So I'm going to have another little go. I've tried a few of the shots, but they weren't even worth showing. It's quite a busy photograph, isn't it? So we've got 4 ships in there and a tug. I think probably that's about as good as it's going to get today. It's very difficult. There's also a casino on board. The Silver Spirit is known for its gambling casino. It's one of the better cruise ships if you like gambling, apparently. And there is an observation lounge called Tor's Observation Library. It's a great space for reading, reflecting, and having a rum. I think the Tor's Observation Library is at the very front. You can see those windows above the bridge. I believe that's the observation lounge, which I think would afford all shipmates a wonderful view of the passing oceans. Alas, today it's just a view of the port of Southampton. Well, I'm afraid I really don't want to stray too far for fear of being blown away. I'm going to have to cut this one short. And maybe get some more another day when conditions are more favourable. And till next time, shipmates.